Hello everyone and welcome to a very exciting review video. Today we are going to review Jorvik's newest addition, the Andalusian horse. We're going to talk about Tack, we're going to talk about the gates, we're just going to talk about this horse as a whole. Obviously I did the buying video gates on my dapple gray one, but today we are going to use my chestnut Andalusian. So let's get started. Alright, so let's kind of go do a little overview here about this horse. I was not as excited for the Andalusians, especially because Star Stable teased in a live stream at their event. The Tinker horse was going to come. So I thought, okay, they're working on it. But I knew it wasn't going to come this month. I probably knew it was going to come probably after like 2 months. If I remember when they made a post about the Fjord remake. So I knew I wasn't going to buy a lot of these horses right away. Especially because there wasn't really a trailer video. However, there were spoilers out there. Of course, there's always spoilers. But I try not to invest my opinion in a spoiler, because sometimes the animations aren't exact and there's tweaks that need to be done. So I try to stay away from spoilers if I can, but obviously you really can't these days. But it's fine. I actually really do love how these horses came out. I actually love them way more than I expected that I would love them. One thing is, I said in the buying video, I wanted a chestnut Andalusian. I wanted the older one, the older first generation model. But something always told me to wait. And thankfully, I did, and now, here, he is. And I absolutely love this horse. Out of all, like, the 7 that they teased, this one is still by far my favorite. Because it's not too red of a chestnut, it's not too, what's the word? It's not too light, it's actually just in the middle, and he's really pretty, and his red eyes, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. What else is there? Yes, a lot of people do have mixed opinions on this horse, and I totally get it. But honestly, from my standpoint, some of the animations are like really fast. Like when the head turns like that, yeah, I think that can be tweaked. I'm sure Star Stable can tweak that. And it does look like a bug to me. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be that fast, so I'm sure it'll get fixed if their head turn is not supposed to be that fast. I really do think it's a bug though. And unfortunately, these bugs do appear. Star Stable can test it all they want on their end, but when it comes into games, sometimes bugs just happen. So I don't think it's intentional that their head turns that fast. I think it's a bug. I'm very sure it's a bug. So hopefully they can fix that. But that's literally the only complaint I have about this horse. As I'll show you in the next part of the video, I'm going to go over the gates, and then we're going to talk about Tack. So let's go. Alright, so first we're going to see the walk. Now the walk is nice. It's a nice, even walk. Nothing too crazy. Nice head carriage. I didn't want it to be too high, too low. It's actually perfect. So we're going to do the trot now. The trot I absolutely love. It is a nice, very elegant trot. What you would expect from this type of Spanish breed. And it is very nice, very elegant. No complaints there. So let's see the canter. The canter is very nice. It's very forward. Doesn't look off. A lot of the Star Stable horses, canters have always looked off to me. This actually looks very correct. in my opinion. Again, it's my opinion. You don't have to like it, but to me, it looks proper to what I expect. Again, animating horses is very, very difficult. I would know. I used to animate horses, and it is much harder than it seems. So I give Star Stable huge props for this canter. It's a very nice, beautiful canter. Very floaty. So the slow gallop I actually love. At first, I didn't like how the back legs looked, but then I watched it a few times back, and it's much better now that it's one of those things like you have to watch. And obviously, again, the back legs, they do look a little weird, but what I want you guys to understand, it's very hard to animate horses. So for Star Stable to make it look this good, I mean, I can't complain. I definitely couldn't do this. So again, props to them. Let's see, the fast gallop, which is very nice. A nice head carriage. The tail's not flying all over the place, which is so nice. Just a very nice elongated gallop. Nothing crazy. Nothing too extreme. So we are going to do the sliding stop. Now the sliding stop isn't that bad. However, I do prefer it to look more like a reining horse, with a couple horses that we've seen. But I actually don't mind this either. This is actually very nice. Not over dramatic. Doesn't have the mouth open, which I hate when the mouth is open. This you do not see it. So the rear, or you know what? Well, this is the backup. The backup's actually very nice. Really cute. Nothing really to say there. So here's the rear. And the rear I actually really love because it's very much, if you ever been to medieval times, that's like the big tall rear that the Andalusians do. This is pretty much it. So I give Star Stable huge props for this rear, especially how they scoot the way back, so on the hind end. So again, huge props to Star Stable for that. I like this is probably like my favorite rear so far. I don't like the mouth open. I hate when the mouth is open. That's like one of my pet peeves. I hate when the mouth is open. But I don't mind this. I actually don't mind it because it's not like an extreme mouth open. It's a little bit, but still, it's just like, it irks me. Just a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to do the Spanish walk, which is just an absolutely stunning animation. I absolutely love it. I have zero complaints with this. It is perfect. It is flawless. It is smooth, which, as an animator, this is what we crave to look for in animation. It's smooth, it's gorgeous, and it's accurate, which I love. So, huge props to Star Stable with the animations on this horse. And last thing we're going to look at is the jump. Now, obviously Andalusians are more of a kind of dressage horse, but the jump actually is very nice. It's not over-exaggerated. It's actually very nice looking. And it's very appealing to the eye. It doesn't make you... It's very smooth in saying that I don't have to look for anything weird, because nothing does look weird. It looks like a normal jump, which is what I look for. Alright, so next we're going to do the standing idle animations, because they're definitely worth looking at. So let's try to move over here. Alright. So they kind of look around. Their ears flopping all over the place, which is really cute. The grazing isn't bad. It's very just natural, I guess is the right word for it. And this is kind of funny. It's like really derpy, but I actually kind of like it. Like, it's elegant trying to mix with derpy, and it's kind of actually really cute when they pick their leg up like that. I think it's cute. I think it's very cute, and their eyes squint a little. I like it. Personally, I like it. A lot of people, and I think a lot of people do like it. I haven't heard much about this animation. The Pong animation is great. It's just a really great horse. They did a good job. Okay, so we are going to look at Tack now. So the Tack set that I have on is the normal English bridle, the original older dressage saddle, the half pad, so to speak, and some leg wraps, and obviously the black bows. It actually looks good. With some horses that Star Stable brings out now, some certain saddles don't look right. Because obviously this is an older saddle for older models, and obviously Star Stable is in the process of giving us newer tack, more up-to-date tack, like the show jumper saddles that came out, I think right after the Tex came out. Again, I'm probably not saying that breed name right, but oh well. You're just gonna have to deal. But the dressage saddle, it doesn't look too bad. It looks a little bit oversized, but it's not terrible. It's not like, oh god, I can't put this saddle. It's just, we need, obviously, dressage saddle upgrades, is all. That's all it is. But the rest looks great. Bows look great, everything looks awesome, it's just, it needs an upgrade. That's all. Okay, so here is, the new, English show jumper tack with the new Western bridle to go with. I haven't had a chance to buy any of the English bridles yet. I really don't like the English bridles very much. I tend to go with the Western style bridle more just because that's what I prefer. The only thing I have to say, I don't like how oversized the saddle is and how small the saddle pad looks. I think it's just the saddle and the optical illusion of it. But I would prefer to see this saddle just like a smidge smaller. Just a little bit smaller. Much. But regardless, it looks good, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so here is a Western set that I made. Again, it was last second, but the Western saddles look actually perfect. I really don't have any complaints when it comes to Western, except it does look a tad bit small that I'm looking at it now. Could be a little bit larger, but not that bad. It actually looks really good. It looks accurate. And then, bridle feather looks really nice. Just all in all, really, really nice looking. Alright, so this is again one of the normal, I guess, old version of a show jumper saddle. Again, it doesn't look that bad. But obviously there's like less detail, and it looks way too large. And that's just my personal opinion about it. It could look a little bit smaller for a show jumper saddle. But again, it's fine. I really don't have any complaints. Because I really do use Western more anyway. Unless it's like the new show jumper saddles. Other than that, it looks fine. Alright, you guys, that is pretty much it for this review video. I actually really do love these horses. They look amazing. Out of 5 stars, I actually give them 5 stars. The only thing that's a downfall is the speediness in the animation. I do really think that's a bug and that can be fixed at some point. But I know Star Stable, I think, is like nearing the end of their vacation. So it might be a while before that happens. But it's fine for now. I'm totally fine with it. It's not really that big of a deal for me to rate them as 5 stars. As a 5-star horse, I definitely would give them that review. They have absolutely impressed me completely with these new animations. They look great, they look stunning, and I definitely want to buy more in the future. However, Tinkers first, that's my dream update. I'm just waiting on the black one, I think. And then, waiting for Tinkers. But I will actually end up getting all the Andalusians as well. So as always, you guys, remember to keep it positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!